What if the guys who made Mass Effect, Knights of the Old Republic, and Dragon Age just dropped a brand new sci-fi RPG? That is exactly what is happening with Exodus, and the latest stealth gameplay just dropped a couple days ago. Today, we are talking all about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are a fan of deep story-driven sci-fi RPGs, this one has been on my radar for a while. Exodus is coming from Archetype Entertainment, a studio packed with BioWare veterans, and after the fresh stealth and action footage from April 16th, 2026, I had to sit down and break it all down for you. We are covering the story, the gameplay, the studio drama, the delay, and my honest thoughts on whether this could be the next big thing. Let us jump in. Archetype Entertainment was founded back in 2019 as a division of Wizards of the Coast under Hasbro. The Dream Team includes absolute legends like James Ohlen, who was the creative director on Baldur's Gate, Knights of the Old Republic, Dragon Age Origins, and even Mass Effect. Drew Karpyshyn, the lead writer behind Mass Effect 1 through 3 and Baldur's Gate, is on board as well. Chad Robertson is the VP and General Manager, and they have pulled in talent from Naughty Dog, 343 Industries, and more. James Ohlen actually stepped aside as studio head late last year, but he is staying on as a creative consultant because he says his main work on the game is done. The team is still stacked with BioWare DNA, and that is exactly why people are so hyped.
I'm a friend.
Celestials are the enemy of humanity. A relentless threat to our very survival.
Humanity is the ultimate underdog. We are stealing alien technology from godlike beings called the Celestials just to survive in a galaxy that is way bigger and scarier than us. You play as Jun Aslan, a traveler who can mess with time dilation across multiple planets. The story is all about choices, consequences, and that classic BioWare feeling, where your decisions actually shape the universe. Think of it as a spiritual successor to the original Mass Effect trilogy mixed with fresh ideas. There is even Matthew McConaughey voicing a character in the trailers, which is just chef's kiss. The brand new footage from April 16th shows exactly how the stealth gameplay works in a heavily guarded celestial chamber controlled by zealot forces. You are sneaking in with companions Tom Vargas and Suleiman, and it feels tactical and tense. Here is what stands out. You use Precognition to scan and mark enemy positions before they even see you. You can disarm laser tripwire mines so you do not set off alarms. There are close quarters gauntlet takedowns for silent kills, and the star of the show is the recycler weapon Inspector mode. One silent shot and the target is gone without alerting anyone. If you stay undetected, you control the pacing and avoid reinforcements showing up. It is third person, it runs on Unreal Engine 5, and the planetary traversal looks stunning even in this work-in-progress state. I watched the full stealth and action clip a few times, and honestly, it is kind of fire for a pre-alpha build. The Precognition ability feels smart and gives you that planning edge that Mass Effect never quite nailed with stealth. The recycler in silent mode is super satisfying, and the companion presence makes the whole thing feel alive instead of just you against the world. On the flip side, some of the enemy AI looks a bit passive right now. They do not react as sharply as I would like, and a couple of the animations feel a touch stiff, but remember, This is work in progress footage. The visuals are already gorgeous, the sci-fi atmosphere is thick, and the potential for meaningful choices during these infiltrations is huge. I am cautiously optimistic here. Originally, the game was aiming for 2026, but it has now been pushed to early 2027, probably Q1 or Q2. A lot of people think it was to dodge the massive GTA 6 launch window in late 2026. The good news? They have a full 2026 roadmap with more gameplay reveals coming this summer, including a big extended look. So we are getting steady updates instead of radio silence. Platforms are PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store. No last-gen versions. Early reactions to the Stealth in Action video are mixed but leaning positive overall. On Reddit and YouTube, a ton of fans are saying it finally feels like a true return to that polished BioWare-style action RPG flow. People love the tactical stealth depth, the companion banter, and how it scratches that Mass Effect itch we have all been missing. One common praise I keep seeing is that the sci-fi visuals and planetary exploration look next level, and the time dilation mechanic has everyone excited for how it will play out in the full game. On the criticism side, some players called the enemy AI brain dead or too passive, and a few mentioned minor UI jank and movement precision that still needs work. But almost everyone agrees this is still very early footage and the foundation looks solid. My overall take after reading dozens of comments and watching the footage, this has the potential to be one of the most interesting new IPs of the next couple years. It is not trying to reinvent the wheel, it is trying to make the wheel feel fresh again with real player agency and a story that lingers with you. Look, we have not had a proper big-budget, single-player sci-fi RPG like this in years. With the talent behind it and the steady gameplay showcases, Exodus feels like it could deliver that your choices matter magic we loved in the old BioWare games. But with modern visuals and smarter stealth and traversal. I am personally most excited to see how the time dilation and companion system evolve and whether the story can live up to the hype the devs are building. So that is everything we know about Exodus right now. A delayed but very promising sci-fi RPG from some of the best storytellers in the business. Are you hyped for this one, or are you waiting to see more before you get excited? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more upcoming game deep dives, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the summer extended reveal. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Stay awesome, gamers.